Hello and welcome to the Sea of Thieves, a game I play occasionally. I just wanted to record it for once.
Welcome to
Doing,
Capsized Charters.
I'm trying to do what you call it, the new event or new content. I don't see how you do the new content. Oh, here it is. Journey to Mêlée Island. We're voting for it.
Hey, don't touch that! Not unless you think you're tough enough to track down the man I'm hunting. Everything I know is in that logbook. I'd find him myself if I had the money to get back on the waves. But for now, I'm just another landlubber selling tours.
Ah, Captain Capsize. I see you've already settled in and started making friends.
I don't want friends, but I want someone willing to drag that pirate pretender back to reality. Then he can have a long and meaningful conversation with the sole of my boot.
Which won't happen unless you take the time to explain our situation. A while ago, I invited a pirate named Guybrush Threepwood and his wife Elaine to celebrate their honeymoon here on the Sea of Thieves.
You mean a fraud named Guybrush Threepwood? Though I'd also accept liar, imposter, figurehead thief.
Guybrush accepted my invitation, but his ship never arrived. After a while, I began to fear the worst. So I began making inquiries in the Sea of the Damned.
And found me stuck there, sailing in circles in my old glass-bottomed boat. Something that looked like it anyway.
A memory of yours made real by the Sea of the Damned. In that realm, people and places from long ago can come back to haunt you, mingling with all the hopes and dreams in your heart. I fear that Guybrush has become trapped in memories of his own. Memories of a distant pirate sanctuary known as Mêlée Island. If he is not rescued, he will remain sealed in a dream world for all eternity, surrounded by fragments of his past. That is why I have asked Kate to recruit pirates who are both willing and able to broach the Sea of the Damned and save Guybrush.
And then everybody here will see what a pathetic dope he really is. It's a good plan. Think they can pull it off?
I believe they can. Kate learned of Guybrush's whereabouts, but was never able to reach him. You will be sailing into uncharted territory. On Mêlée Island, things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Which is why you should take my logbook. But don't lose it. Once Threepwood has been rescued, I'm going to make him eat every last page.
You should keep an open mind, Kate. Out here, enemies can enter the same tavern and depart as friends.
When it comes to Guybrush Threepwood, I don't need an open mind. Only a closed fist. Well, don't just stand there. Sail through that archway and find Threepwood. The logbook I gave you has everything you need to know.
Sorry to interrupt the main content of the video, but I'd like to let my viewers know that I have started out my content creation by being a Minecraft mod pack dev and have made a ton of Minecraft mod packs. I also have a custom Minecraft server project I'm working on. That's not very much important right now, but I wouldn't be a partner without Bisect, without me making my most popular mod pack ever for me, called Project Equivalents for the 1.12 Minecraft version. It has reached a staggering 100k plus downloads, and over the years I've worked on it. I've done many revisions and updates to the mod pack to get it in its current state. Partnership in mind, if you want to support me in my projects, use my affiliate links on all my mod packs, YouTube videos, and my Twitch channel. Use code TheNimbleNinja at checkout. You don't have to buy a server for Minecraft specifically. It can be any game that Bisect offers a server for. Example, Terraria or even Factorio. Thank you all for your support you have given me in all my endeavors over the years. I hope I can create even better content in the future. Thank you, and now back to the video.
Okay. Let me get to my ship. To find it first. And here it is. Here's my glorious ship. Pull the anchor. We're going into that portal to Mêlée Island. Okay, we made it through the portal. I don't think I have to do anything right here.
Dear Diary, wow, what an incredible end to an amazing adventure. I outwitted the evil pirate LeChuck, caused an avalanche, kinda, and lived to tell the tale. Even better, Elaine and I finally got married, and all of our friends were there too. I don't think we've ever been happier. Now all we have to do is set a course and begin our honeymoon, sailing on the Sea of Thieves. To get there, we have to pass through the Devil's Shroud. Elaine says it's no big deal so long as we follow the map, but I don't know. I miss seeing the stars. I had the nightmare again. I wake up in our cabin. Elaine is gone. And at the end of my bed, LeChuck is there, laughing at me. It's crazy, I know. I left him buried back on Monkey Island, but why does it feel so real? I can almost hear the laughter.
I think we can sail now here. I think we're heading to that island. I'll know for sure soon.
But when I did get back to sleep, I had a very different dream. I was back where it all began, on my quest to become a legendary pirate. Back at the start of my very first adventure.
Okay, this is Mêlée Island. Pretty cool. Pretty far out there. Okay, we made it. Close enough. We're moving on to Mêlée Island. The ladder's on this side. It's looking like a ghost town. Five pieces of 8 discovered. Here's all the guys.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
See all these pieces of 8? The tankard. Mr. Punk Grog.
Is that fresh meat I spy? Tremble, mortal, before the mighty skulls of scum.
It's been longer than a rat's tail since I last set me sockets on a would-be pirate, though I could swear we crossed paths before. But never mind all that. You'll be here to undertake the 3 trials I mentioned.
The 3 trials! Aye, that takes me back. I want to be a mighty pirate. Where do I collect me hat?
Well, if you're here to prove your worth to us, too bad.
We're no longer in charge around here.
Aye, and what would be the point? There's not a pirate wannabe alive who could hold a candle to the legend of Monkey Island.
No, please, not the speech again.
The mightiest pirate ever weigh anchor!
Scourge of the Caribbean, terror of the Tri-Island territories, master of 1,000 insults.
A man who could hold his breath for 60 minutes.
Governor Guybrush
Threepwood.
Threepwood. That, all that toasting of the governors made me thirsty.
Time for some more grog. Grog, 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 grog!
Spiffy, something wants me. Something might make this on. This is a lake. Point and click adventure on this Sea of Thieves. I'll create the skulls of scum.
Hey, you leave that skull alone. He's got a job to do.
What business do you have with us now? Speak up and be quick about it.
I am Murray, the demonic talking skull. All pirates hear my name and tremble.
Ha! Pay no attention to that blowhard. He left his marauding days behind, along with his body.
At least I can remember my own name, not like some other skulls I could mention. And one day I shall return to the waves to unleash a new reign of chaos.
Sure you will. But for now, we provide what you might call the in-house entertainment. Telling jokes, hurling vile insults at pirate wannabes, and enthralling folks with tales of skullduggery and misdeeds.
I'm just here for the insults. You stink, ugly.
We're still workshopping some of our material.
Got a guy here.
Hey, you shouldn't be back here. Because it's the rules, that's why. Customers stay out front, where they can't mess everything up. Oh, right. Well, I guess you can look around. But don't touch anything. I'm trying to work on a signature dish. I want something fiery and hearty. Tough, yet tender. Just like the legend of Monkey Island himself. Too bad I'm still missing one of the ingredients. Meat stew. When I can find the time to spice the meat, chop the veg, and add this special ingredient like I was told. Sure enough, the lady from the Mojo shop stopped by before the governor's guards closed her down with a box of root beer sprinkles. She told me to add them to the grog and anything I cooked to provide us all protection against insidious supernatural threats or something. Don't know why, but I hate to see good grub go to waste, and they don't taste half bad, so into the cooking pot with them. Can't help you there. I've just hired a new assistant, and they should be starting to... Don't know what the delay is all about, but I hope they remember to pick up their uniform from the general store. I've had it reserved all week. Of course it matters. Cooking's a messy business, and you need to look the part. I just hope they get here soon. I'm rushed off my feet as it is. Soon as they arrive, I'm going on my break. Yeah, in the barrel. But don't think you can just go helping yourself. It's the expensive, extra-strong Governor's Special Reserve. I got a batch of it in stock in case the legend of Monkey Island ever stops by for a drink. Think of all the tourists he'd attract. But you need a strong stomach for the stuff, or you'll be out cold before long. Anyway, forget about all that. And don't touch anything.
I found grog for that guy.
I've got my eye on you.
Let's go to the general store. Where is that general store? Nothing in that. there's some people over here.
Hey now, supplies of the Legend of Monkey Island figurine set are... Sorry, but these items here, they're just... Hey, it's not my fault these Legend of Monkey Island action figures are hot property. My latest shipment got sunk down at the docks just as it arrived. Oh, then you need an exclusive Legend of Monkey Island meet and greet ticket. One of which I just so happen to have. Only one in existence. But I can tell just by looking at you that you can't afford such a sought-after item. Maybe we can work out some kind of deal. Tell you what, if you can bring me my missing cargo, I'll not only give you the ticket free of charge, I'll be able to sell you some other mementos. Deal? Deal. Now, get going.
Try to kill the bird. Man of the low moral fiber.
Oh, those poor doggies. I can't help it. There's just something about these guys that cracks me up. Well, it's very sad, actually. The governor's guard dogs get tormented by the guards, you see. They've lost all the fire in their little bellies. I bet if they scarfed down a hearty meal, they'd soon be back to their nasty old selves. Of course we do. My favorite is the old top-up trick. What you do, see, you wait for your shipmate to get distracted. Then you pour some grog from your tankard into theirs without them catching you. They'll be snoring before you know it. That's when you sneak away and leave them to foot the bill.
You lost? Well, then you come to the right pirates. We know pretty much everything that happens here on Mêlée Island. At this time of night, well, probably the only place with an open kitchen would be the Scum Bar. But good luck getting inside. The chef's a real stickler for the rules. If you're not the new assistant cook he's hired, you aren't getting anywhere near the cooking pot. Well, you could try begging a gunpowder gummy off of one of the governor's guards, but it might be the last thing you ever chew. Up by the island lookout, no question. There's a pathway that leads to him just outside of the village. If the weather weren't so strange lately, you'd be able to see all the way across the island. Not much reason to head up there, though, unless you're planning to swindle a few pieces of 8 out of the lookout. Yeah, then you're in luck. A ship full of valuables went down in the harbor here not so long ago. Of course, even if you could find a way to raise its cargo up out of the water, you'd need the proper tools to crack it open. Some parts of the town are still being renovated. Who knows? Maybe you can swipe what you need.
Let me guess. Another pirate wannabe looking for easy answers. Well, let me tell you something. We love pirate wannabes looking for easy answers. I highly doubt it. The governor hired a man to wind the mechanism, but most days he falls asleep in the Scum Bar and forgets. He's going to lose the clock tower key one of these days, and then, well, I suppose not much will actually change around here. It's always grog o'clock. Ah, night owl, eh? Well, the general store's a little ways down the high street, but the storekeeper charges a pretty penny for his wares. Well then, here's a little tip from me to you. Pirates can't help but squirrel away their spare change. It's sort of what you might call one of those compulsive reflexes. You should check all the crates and barrels you find. You never know when you'll stumble upon someone else's pieces of 8. Of course we are! Salty old pirates through and through. But on Mêlée Island, that's to be expected. Most folks don't bat an eyelid at day-to-day skullduggery and the occasional keel hauling. Now, the really rotten apples, they get taken to the town jail. That old place has seen better days, though. I'm amazed the walls haven't collapsed. They say the governor hired someone to fix up the place. Last time I saw him, he was having an argument with the guards. Some kind of pay dispute. They didn't want to. Eventually, they dragged him away and there was a ruckus. Lots of screaming and falling and such like. The poor sap never even got to pack away his tools.
That's enough for them. Ooh, what's this?
Wait just a second. By order of the governor, mischievous potions and all forms of mojo magic are now banned here on Mêlée Island. That means this shop is permanently closed for business. Get it? Now move along.
Okay, that was a mojo shop. The general store. Searching around for pieces of 8.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Keep your hands off the display cases. I just polished them. Oh, so you're the new cook for the Scum Bar. Nice job burning down that cargo ship. Well, the costume was never paid for, so if you still have a job to go to, you'll need to settle the bill. Now, you best hurry before somebody else makes me an offer. There's a chest over there you can use to change clothes. Free of charge for paying customers. What? Turn my back so you can pocket whatever's in my safe? Whew, you must think I was born yesterday. Well, money's still money no matter what time it is. Besides, leaving your store unattended on an island full of pirates is usually considered a bad idea. You have no idea how many swords, shovels, and other nautical accessories I had go missing when I was out running my errands. Now, there was a time when I might have taken a moonlight stroll to go and see. Wait! That's nobody else's business. Huff! Well, all my wares are right here on display, save for the reserve stuff. Feel free to browse around, but don't touch anything. You don't suppose correctly. I deal in pieces of 8, just like everybody else here on Mêlée Island. And before you ask, no, I don't offer credit. Find me some silver or you'll be going home empty-handed. Nice try, but I don't think so. This is a general store, not a pawnbroker.
I need 45 pieces of 8. Gunpowder fuse, 70 pieces of 8. Mighty pirate sword.
That's the mighty pirate sword used by the legend of Monkey Island. Well, it's a deluxe handmade replica, anyway. I got some fresh stock coming in. Eventually. That's the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's modeled on the famous contraption used by the legend of Monkey Island. Sold out right now, though.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go search for pieces of 8, or figure out how to get them. How do I see my pieces of 8? This.
And where do you think you're going? Yeah, you and everyone else on the island. The governor's mansion is off limits to anyone who hasn't got an official invitation. especially unwanted admirers like you. If you can't show me something to prove you're expected, you can turn right back around and skulk off like all the other pirate wannabes. Clear?
Can't get in mansion yet. No piece of bait in that. Oh, there's a piece of bait there. Go open. Thing in there I can mess with. Bait. I did not mean to take a seat. Four pieces of bait. Two pieces of bait. No piece of bait there. Another piece of bait. This place is loaded with pieces of bait. Nothing else in here to do though. Back in here. Pieces of bait. Can't take that hat, sadly. Body parts.
Are you a visitor? It's been so long since I've had anyone but Captain Coco to talk to. Oh, there was a little misunderstanding after I came back from Monkey Island. I came in a little too fast and smashed up the jetty pretty bad. But it wasn't my fault! You ever try to sail a galleon crewed entirely by monkeys? They emptied out my bananas, ran off, and left me to take the blame. Sure have. But it's okay. I'm good friends with the legend of Monkey Island. I was even on his crew once. I'm sure he'll be along to let me out, just as soon as he's finished his important, you know, governor stuff. Yep, anytime now. And it's not like I'm alone this time. Captain Coco and I keep one another company. If he didn't have me to talk to, he'd have lost his mind by now. Where? Oh, no. That's Captain Coco. He was my first mate on our journey back from Monkey Island. Say hello, Captain Coco.
Hello.
Oh, it's simple. Captain Coco and I met back when I was stranded. Our monkey crew didn't trust me back then, so he was my only friend.
And we've been inseparable ever since.
Hey! I don't know how it is where you come from, but eating your shipmates is not okay. I'd sooner go back to snacking on rats. That would be great! But I don't know how you would. The sheriff has all the keys, and I haven't seen him since the governor's guards moved in.
I don't know, Otis. Those locks look pretty rusty. I bet you could blow them wide open.
That is a great idea! Captain Coco, you are a certified genius!
Oh, shucks. You say the nicest thing. Good luck.
Ooh, a hammer. Hammer's pickupable. I don't know what I need the hammer for, so I'm gonna leave it here for now. Okay, you can't go up those stairs. I'm gonna go search more areas. There's an area back here. There's nothing in there. Piece of 8 right there. Oh, Pog, there's pieces. There are 3 pieces of it in there.
Hey, you! Yeah, you!
Want to see something hilarious? There's a pack of piranha poodles in this alley that can't stand the sound of this thing. Watch. Oh, what's the matter? Can't you reach your lovely bony din-dins? All right, that's enough, you mangy mutts. Go lay down. I said that's enough. We guard the governor now, not you pathetic pooches. So get used to it. Now move along and don't start any trouble. I'm on break. Hey, get your own snacks, you thieving pirate wannabe. Those'll burn a hole in your tongue.
Okay, there seems to be nothing more over here, so I'm gonna go search in another area. I think I talked to this guy.
I don't think so, stranger. This ain't Wally's Duff Map shop no more, and that means it's off limits to the likes of you. Gubernatorial guards only. And since I don't see no uniform, and you also look like you're alive, I'm thinking that means you ain't exactly a guard. So sing your hook.
Got ears. Found, I think, 4 pieces of 8 from the area. I don't know how many I have currently. Must be like a deserted area over here. Okay, you can't go in the bushes. Here's the docks. Can't mess with the crab stuff.
Ah, these docks sure are pretty. You get a great view of the ocean. From here, I can see the spot where Sheriff Shinetop tried to drown me.
I didn't see that coming. Bait in there. This might be where the ship sank. we can pull that up now. Pretty simple. I was wondering why it wouldn't come up. Now we go up here, and I think we move this onto the dog. Okay, now we need a tool. I don't know what that tool is. A hammer, maybe? I doubt it. Maybe it's a crowbar. We have the stuff on the dock anyways. Pretty spooky area over here. Nothing really up here that I need to do right now. Rope handle. More rope handles. Pretty tall. Oop, I fell. This is a small fall, but I fell anyways.
Hey, hey, get your sticky fingers off my money. Don't think I don't see you.
I wanted that money.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that. My job, that's what. I'm the official lookout of Mêlée Island, appointed by Governor Squinky Thriftweed himself. It's my job to keep an eye out for storms, incoming ships, and so on, and report them directly to the governor. Well, usually his guards nowadays. Your ship. No offense, but that's barely a rowboat compared to the sort of ships made famous by the legend of Monkey Island. Ha! Your ship. The Sea Monkey. Well, now, that was a ship worth talking about. A fearless crew. Yikes! Don't sneak my job. It's your ship. The Sea Monkey. Well, now, that was a ship worth talking about. A fearless crew. A gallant captain. And the largest cereal supply you've ever seen. I don't so much care for chatting with the folks in town. Most of them just sit around telling tales about the legend of Monkey Island. I'd just as soon tend them a fire and stay out of trouble. But if you're looking for excitement, you should stop by the Scum Bar if you haven't. Here's a little free advice, though, chum. Stay out of the way of the governor's guards. No, I know they may seem harmless, but... Nope, I don't trust them. Not one bit. You what? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious.
12 pieces of 8.
What's with this useless thing, anywho? Yikes! Don't.
That's all. Last option is just to steal his gold. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the claw hammer. I don't know why it said I retrieved the claw hammer. That should be impossible, as I'm literally the only one here. Okay, I got the claw hammer. Now let's go back to the dock. See if this works on the crate. Yeah, I looked at that poster and got an accommodation. Now we send these important goods to that one guy. Here he is.
Hey, that's my cargo. I thought it'd be fish food by now. Looks like I'm back in business. This meet and greet ticket will get you an audience with the legend of Monkey Island. Only one in existence, but I'd say you've earned it. Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. Preferably not literally. Nope. The Tri-Island Chamber of Commerce specifically banned gold-based transactions in case cursed currency somehow makes its way into the ecosystem. I heard there was this one ship where the crew... Well, anyway, only authentic silver pieces of 8 are legal tender on Mêlée Island. What do I look like, a career advisor? Come back when you've got something to spend. Oh, and before you ask, I am fresh out of treasure maps. Hey, that transaction has been concluded. I got my cargo, you get your chance to schmooze with the legend of Monkey Island. Everything else will cost you. If you see something you like, just ask me about it. What parrot? What parrot?
Okay, let's go try going to the mansion now.
And where do you think you're going? Oh, yeah? Let me see that. Seems genuine. Funny, I thought we'd gotten rid... Well, only one thing for it. There. I booked you in for the next available session. come back and speak to my colleague after the clock strikes midnight. Like that'll happen anytime soon. That clock tower hasn't worked in years.
The clock tower. We afford the
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Yes, we can. Now we go back to the chef. Okay, let's talk to the chef.
Oh, so you finally decided to show up, huh? Well, you can make yourself useful and start on the meat stew. The recipe's on the table. I'm going on my break. Don't let the customers touch anything, especially not the grog.
Now we share this grog. Five pieces of 8.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
I want to talk to him.
Come to share a table with me? How about sharing some grog?
Okay, we give him grog and steal his key. Locked here towers, key discovered. Piece of 8 did I get? Recipe. Use this recipe to create a dish imbued with the strength of mojo to protect the town against dark magic. Ingredients. Hardy, use a tender cut of meat. Plain more flour, ground down extra tweak, diced onion, just tangy flavor. Cut red herring for no reason whatever. Slice sleek, chopped very finely, just well fed, just a root beer sprinkles made to her up and dead. It's a running feast. You'll be kidding me, I have to catch the fish. Had the whole thing, why don't we? Okay, I guess we put the soup. And it sinks into the soup.
Don't bother me right now. I would be if people didn't keep pestering me with questions. Now scram!
I guess this goes to the dogs.
And since
Dogs?
Hey! I told you not to start trouble! Get back in your cage! Dummies for the lot of you! Root get back, you filthy flea bags! Stay away from me! Somebody save me before I go!
Okay, this may not be the last place I left you guys off on, but I had to restart the whole thing because I actually was tired, and it was a last night thing that I started recording, and yeah, we're basically back to where we were, a little bit more things done. We have to go to the clock tower and make it strike midnight. Okay, we're at the clock tower. Gotta keep the key. Actually, I'm gonna keep that with me. Might need it up here. Apparently we don't need it. But I'll just leave it up here. Oh, no, I was right. We do need it. There's 2 locked doors. Now, how are we going to do this? Mechanism was jammed by a arm. It says striking midnight. I wouldn't know. Take this arm and go put it back on the dead body, and then we'll talk to the guy. Okay. Attach his left arm. We've attached it. Let's go talk to the guy yet now.
And where do you think you... Oh, yeah? There. I booked you in... Oh, yeah? There. I booked...
Apparently it's not midnight yet. Finally. Getting into midnight has actually scared me a little bit.
And where do you think... Oh, yeah? Seems... There. I booked you in for the next available session. What the... Well, the thing is, it's, I can't let you through, because then my colleague, who is unfortunately delayed, would take the blame if anything happened, see? Sorry, but until my replacement arrives for an official handover, you're staying here.
Wait just a second. By order of the that means this...
And since...
That's a cute stuffed toy modeled after the 3-headed monkey of Monkey Island. Very pop...
I purchased the 3-headed monkey and I don't know what it's for. Oh, can we give it to Otto? Let's try. See what he says.
Are you a visitor? That would be... That is a... Oh, shucks, good luck!
Oh, I don't know what to do with that toy. When I first started this, I didn't talk to Big Pirate Legends.
What be ye wanting? I assume you mean pieces of 8? That's the currency we trade in here on Mêlée Island, not gold or other such nonsense. The cook could have been persuaded to take you on, but he's already hired himself a new assistant, so you're out of luck there. Well, I'm sure if you keep your eyes peeled, you'll spot a few stray pieces of 8 lying around that nobody'll miss. Of course, a real pirate would notice more nefarious opportunities to fill their pockets. Now that's the sort of question I'd expect from a pirate wannabe. Mêlée Island is pretty... Granted, more than a few folks have retired from a life on the high seas, but pretty much why shouldn't? The days of being...
Back again? You're persistent, I'll give you that. You mean purveyors of tea, silks, that sort of thing? We don't allow them to operate here on Mêlée. The pirates gotta eat, though, so we do take in shipments of goods from... Ha! What do I look like, a merc if you're a peck? Ah, pay him no heed, or he'll talk your ear off all night. Claims to hail from somewhere called Sailor's Grave, wherever that may be. Only when he starts up with a shanty, I never heard such a tuneless, talentless assault against a performing art. He claims it's the best he can do on account of lacking a full set of vocal cords. But it...
Back so soon? You've plenty of questions, I'll be back. Tests by which a pirate might prove themselves worthy of the title. Trouble was, once word began to spread about the legend of Monkey Island, and all that we did. But no matter how dangerous, eventually, nobody could manage to complete the trials. And the whole system...
What business do you have with us now? Speak up and be quicker. Well, maybe that holds true somewhere like the Sea of Thieves. But time was. You could earn the approval of the pirate leaders, but that was then, and this isn't.
Good luck with that. Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year. His guards keep things running.
Of course. What could happen to the legend?
And if you ask me...
Just ignore him.
Hey, you leave that skull alone. He's got a job to do.
Oh, here's Spiffy.
Spiffy. Probation. Card. 3 hearts. Monkey.
Okay, I figured out what I need to do. I'm gonna get that monkey and bring it to Spiffy. I don't know what I'd do with that bone once I have it, though. Switch bone with cute monkey toy.
Look behind you! The 3-headed monkey!
Don't be ridiculous. You must think we were born yesterday.
You'll need to do better than that to fool us, Bone Brain.
Buyer's remorse.
I don't know what I do with this femur bone now. I guess go back to that skeleton? I'm guessing. Apparently it was a touched femur bone. I don't know what else to do. We need to be able to get into the jail cell, but I don't know who has the key and where that key is located. I'm pretty stupid. These stupid gummy things were over there. I think I used these to get into the jail cells. And now we take the lantern and ignite them.
Hey, I don't believe it. Freedom after all these years. The smell of the sea, the touch of the moonlight. We are free, Captain Coco! Mwah!
Hooray!
Now we can do all the things we ever dreamed of. Travel the world, see the pyramids.
Open a furniture store!
Well, I mean, not that. That's pretty silly, but we can start over, build new lives for ourselves. Like running a furniture store. Hey, enough with the furniture store! I didn't spend all that time locked up just to collect chairs. I want to have an adventure.
And I want to sell nested mahogany tables at affordable prices.
Hey, that's stupid!
You're stupid!
You know what? Fine. Stay here and have your stupid furniture store. I hope it makes you happy. I thought we were friends.
Okay, I don't know what we do with Captain Coco, but I know what we do with his arm. We take it to... Oh, I think I know what we do with Captain Coco. We switch Captain Coco with Murray's skull.
Hey, what are you doing? I was just getting comfortable. Although, if this is about getting to Threepwood, I'm in. I've got a score to settle. But first, I'll need some kind of body. But not just anybody. A magnificent body, worthy of bearing my terrifying demonic countenance on a new campaign of terror and destruction. If it were up to me, they'd rename this place the Skull Bar. Then people would know who's in charge. It's so tranquil, so pleasant. I hate it. I used to enjoy a grog or two, but now it goes straight to my head. Gunpowder gummies are a bad habit. They'll blow your teeth right out of your skull. At last, my new reign of demonic terror can... Easy now. It's, been a while since I had limbs to worry about. All right, here we go. I'm getting the hang of this. Let's get you into that mansion. Now, marvel at my mastery of impersonation.
He can't walk very well anyways. I guess we're gonna have to let him walk all the way there.
Yar, one of the governor's guards I be. I be adoring the legend of Monkey Island so much and, oh, forget it.
Well, that about does it for my shift. You know what to do. Keep everyone out of the mansion at all costs. No exceptions.
Yeah. Do I tell you how to do your job?
You okay, Walt? You sound weird.
Oh, it's, allergies. You know, from the poodles.
Oh, right. Stupid mutts almost took a bite out of me last week.
Our diabolical scheme is working perfectly. Get up to the mansion and find Threepwood. I'll keep watch. What are you waiting for? Go find Threepwood.
Okay. What's this? Nothing. Let's just go on to our mission.
So, we meet again. Then you must know why I'm here. Go away, please. Not today, thank you. Important gubernatorial business going on. I told you no more autographs. Leave me alone. Would you be quiet? My wife is sleeping. Ah!
Look, Lutikins, we have company. They must want to hear all about your courageous deeds.
Oh, but honey pumpkin, I'm busy with my memoirs. I can't be disturbed or I'll miss my deadline.
Now, we mustn't be rude. And look, they have a meet and greet ticket.
Oh, all right. Welcome to the official Legend of Monkey Island meet and greet event. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to hear all the seafaring adventures of the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. Straight from the legend himself. No food or drink permitted during the event. Please keep your hands and feet inside the mansion at all times. The Trial and authorities are not responsible for any loss of property, injury, or death incurred during the presentation. The legend begins right here on Mêlée Island, on the day of my arrival. The pirate leaders immediately recognized my natural talents. And so did Governor Marley, who was instantly swept off her feet. Unfortunately, there was one pirate who refused to acknowledge my obvious greatness. The ghost pirate LeChuck, who was also smitten with Elaine and spirited her away to the mysterious Monkey Island. Gathering a loyal crew and the finest ship available, I sailed in search of LeChuck's pirate lair. Having single-handedly concocted a powerful root beer to destroy ghost pirates, I cornered LeChuck and gave him the biggest spritzing of his afterlife. I kept the bottle. It's one of my most treasured possessions. Unfortunately, it's true what they say. You can't keep an undead, obsessive, vindictive, demonic sea scourge down. I had to tangle with LeChuck again before finally ridding the world of his evil once and for all. I returned to Monkey Island triumphant, married my beloved Elaine, and we set sail on our honeymoon. Then, why can't I remember? And what was with that weird fog anyway? Once everyone learned of my heroic deeds, they insisted I become governor of Mêlée Island. And that concludes your premium meet and greet session. Cheers! Thanks for stopping by. Oh, be sure to check out our exclusive merchandise. We have gifts for the whole family. Oh, and please, leave quietly. My wife is very, very sleepy.
Pieces of eight. Oh my god!
We're ransacking the home. So far, besides the pieces of 8. $85 pieces of 8. Jesus.
Some of the most priceless treasures ever looted are on display here. I came to steal one, and that's how I met my plunder buddy.
What did that exactly do? Oh, 3 monkeys.
Drop anchor, you barnacle-brained buffoons, and prepare to make land. There's treachery afoot.
Okay, he's here.
Well, well, what have we here? An unwanted intrusion into my masterful delusion. Threepwood always was pathetically easy to manipulate. Once I'd convinced him he was a mighty pirate hero, his raging ego made all this possible. So long as he believes he's the legend of Monkey Island, he'll never want to leave this place. And it's all thanks to this. Pirates on your precious sea of thieves practically tripped over themselves to deliver me this sword.
They couldn't wait to help their beloved pirate lord. It's not about the gold. It's about the glory. Oh, the Sea of Thieves is such a special place, where our sickeningly sweet stories can last for all eternity.
And once this burning blade is restored, those waters will be mine to rule as I see fit. So you see, I really can't let you stand in my way. Fortunately, my skeletal shipmates have gotten mighty restless, keeping watch on Freeport. I'm sure they'll take good care of you while I set sail for Monkey Island.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh, gotta take a seat real fast.
The fanciest place on Mêlée Island. Before I could get inside to meet Elaine, I had to subdue a pack of piranha pools. They're actually quite cute when they're sleeping.
Oh, we died. Let's go get our bottle back. I guess this is the only way to kill him.
In the name of LeChuck! They got me!
You should never have come here.
I don't get it.
It's good to act. It's good to act like a pirate again.
Thanks to you, LeChuck has withdrawn, and Root Beer has rid this place of his evil influence. The power of Mojo can return at last. We have much to discuss, but I sense you may have unfinished business here on Mêlée Island. When you are ready to depart, return to me here. I shall be waiting. We have much to discuss, but I sense you may have... As you have learned, the memory of this island has become a prison for Guybrush. A cage crafted from his own vanity and given life by the Sea of the Damned. He is so beguiled, he does not even notice the absence of his wife. But Guybrush and Elaine are not the only ones in peril. LeChuck has come to know the Sea of Thieves and envies the power and status of its pirate lord. If he is not stopped, then he will continue to seek that power for himself. But LeChuck's lair lies deep beneath Monkey Island, and only Guybrush knows the way. Do not lose hope. There is a way to clear the head and free the heart of Guybrush Threepwood, but it will take time to prepare. There are those in the living world who will wish to know all that you now know. I shall send them word of my plan, and when the time is right, I sense they will seek your help once more. For now, I shall return you to your ship. Guybrush owes you a great debt of gratitude. Next time we meet, I shall make certain he repays it.
Is that all there is? That seems to be it for the first tall tale. Took about around 2 hours or so. Didn't finish all the accommodations though. We'll be back for those eventually. See you guys in the next episode if I do any more.